Alô, que Summer Game Fest começando mais uma cobertura do Hardcore Pixel. Sem apostas, vamos só aproveitar hoje. Aproveitar, não vamos falar naquele que não deve ser nominado. Remaster para PS5 que vem aí, sendo anunciado. Vamos ficar calados. Aberta oficialmente a temporada de conferências, que beleza. Só o pó trabalha aqui. Belo blazer, hein? Uhul! Belo palco.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase.
É isso aí, ele começou 2020, no quarto dele. Deu nisso aí, cabe demais.
Video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended
Pra eu ficar feliz. Pra mim já tá bom o evento. Gameplay de Alan Wake. Quero ver se nesse Mortal Kombat vai ter o modo RPG, se eles vão mostrar. E uma surpresinha só, uma surpresinha show nesse Summer Game Fest. Um belo jogo que a gente não tá esperando. Tá ótimo. O grande finale vai ser... Uou, não vamos querer perder o grande finale.
The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Prince of Persia, minha gente. Não, o remake virou isso aí? Ou é um do zero?
To rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Olha, o combate em 2D também, que legal. É Caramba, o Prince of Persia é classicão. Que legal. Inimigos gigantes! A música que nada a ver, né, bicho? Que legal! Um jogo original mesmo! Muito legal! Vai sair pra tudo, ó. Switch, Series, One, PS5, PS4, Luna. Boa! Muito bom! Deixa eu ir anotando aqui pra fazer o...
in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right, it's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September.
Modo RPG, modo RPG, modo RPG.
What does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of
Uhul!
Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Eu tô fazendo a lista aqui que o teclado tá longe desse computador, peraí. Ui! Eita!
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Eita, pau! Brigaram por causa de um chapeuzinho no bar, rapaz! Uau, que cenário!
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Que legal! Ixi, Maria! Ixi, Maria! Irmão, olha o cenário, que coisa linda! É a casa de San Andreas, GTA V. Eita, minha gente.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Johnny Cage!
Protector of Earthrealm. God of Fire.
Que skin é essa? Absurda! É só um Jax clássico ali, hein? Caramba, eu gostei muito que eles afastaram um pouco a câmera, né? Sempre achei a câmera dos Mortal Kombat muito perto, do 9, do 10 e do 11.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in hard.
Minha gente, olha o cenário, que coisa linda! Uma Sony clássica. Haha, Kano clássico. Que massa. Meu irmão, as animações estão espetaculares. Espetaculares. E eu não tô falando nem do movimento geralzão mesmo, só o subir, descer de braço, de perna. Meu Deus.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Meu Deus, estou impressionadíssimo com os cenários. Coisa linda. Goro! O príncipe. Acho que Goro é meu personagem preferido no Mortal Kombat. Goro, Scorpion. Gosto de Reptile. Liu Kang não conta, né? Striker, bicho. Clássico também. Clássico do 3, né? Oh! Minha gente, ele deu um Zangief ali. Minha gente, que coisa horrorosa! Ixi Maria! Não, visual absurdo, o gameplay tá delícia, super fluido. Agora... Que dupla, hein? Agora eu quero ver o modo RPG, cadê? Uhul!
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators,
Ed
a
Boon,
man who has been
Ed
loyal
Boon,
to the same
Ed Boon,
franchise and fan
Ed
base
Boon.
for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, Mestre Ed Boon! O noob de Noob Saibas. Hey! A música.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1. And everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we
Tem
got
uns
to talk
4 anos já
about are
trabalhando
these
nisso.
cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in
Olha
a
o menu,
fighting
que
game,
legal.
you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want. And they
Vai dar uma dinâmica massa esse negócio aqui, meu.
They'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprises. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes.
Goro
in there. Yeah. So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of
não
old
vi,
games,
cara,
let's talk, you confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so we could not be more
Por
excited.
enquanto, eu botei 3 categorias aqui para avaliar. Bem bom. Espetacular, meu Diblé. Por enquanto, botei em bem bom, porque a expectativa era ver o modo RPG.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome.
Oh.
Amazing. So
Bom começo de
excited about
evento.
that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games,
Opa!
who have faithfully been updating and patching the
Vamos ter
original
data de
GUI
Path of
since its
Exile?
release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your
Opa!
first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2.
Opa, vamos ver
a
como é que
sequel
tá.
that
Tô
pushes
curioso
the
pra isso
engine
aí.
and gameplay to a new level.
Rapaz, que coisa espetacular!
Hey you! What's going on?
Uau! Que iluminação lindíssima! Olha isso, essa entrada desse templo, bicho! Que vibes! É música doideira. Opa, voice battle. Foi só isso. Foi só isso, mas foi muito bom, viu? É, cara. Datinha, mete uma data aí. Novembro. Cadê? Eita, pá! Ah, não. Descubra mais, 28 de julho. Muito bom. Curtinho, mas muito bom. Primeiro espetacular que eu achei da noite.
Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Street Fighter, hein? Já acabou de lançar, já tem update DLC? Gente, deve ser skin só, né? E o robô? Que? Peraí, isso é aquele jogo do dinossauro? É o jogo do dinossauro, Ryu! Que jogo sem noção, meu Deus. Gaio! Que viagem! Porque esse Exoprimal não tem... Não tem como, né, gente? Não dá, não. Desculpa, Exoprimal. Dá, não. Vai pra Blenha. Esse vai pra Blenha. Pra lista Blenha.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Mais colaborações. Vamos ver.
Nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Nicolas Cage! Ah, isso já tinha anunciado. Dead by Daylight. Nick Cage, mestre! Que viagem. Galera se estourando.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the
Minha gente, vamos falar com o Nick Cage.
of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Que é isso, minha gente? Que evento! Pode encerrar já, que maravilha! Que homem! Meu Deus, ele tá mais novo do que nunca.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right? And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that,
Oh, a vibe
genre,
Elvis,
there's a
ele, né?
character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say.
Cara, disse que nunca foi convidado para um videogame. Como assim, minha gente? Alô, estúdios?
Speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Sim, mais jogos, Mestre Cage.
Thank you so much. Hopefully the first Betty. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
Mestra, Nick Cage foi demais. Que é isso? Que coisa fantástica, Nick Cage, bicho. Achei tão lendário quanto que ano. You're breathtaking.
And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Oba, gameplay. Haha. Dead by Daylight parece muito legalzinho, bicho. O negócio é arrumar gente pra jogar, né? Conhecida. Muito legal.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick.
Danoso, já cortou pra um trailer? Opa, criadores de Bullets? Ah, é um estúdio novo, então. Que Bulletstorm Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Vibes meio Hellblade, né? Botaram cara de máscara pra não gastar com captura. Ah, mas é em primeira pessoa. Witch Hunt. Bem. Ah, não é o nome do jogo. A gente já viu o trailer disso. Tô esquecido o nome do jogo. Começa com S, eu acho. Ó, que bela memória. Começa com S. Não, é Witchfire. Eu tava pensando que era Spitfire. Tava pensando aqui. Ah, o que for blém, quer saber o que for blém? Não vou anotar não. Vou anotar só o que for bom. Acho que é uma propaganda geral do PSVR ou algo específico? Crossfire Sierra Squad VR. Ah, no Steam e no PSVR. Não comprem! Se vocês quiserem um monitor OLED e tal, não sei o que, minha sugestão é não comprem. Comprem uma OLED LG C2 que tá vivendo em sale. Vulgo melhor TV do mundo, acho que são melhores, são bem pouquinho melhor, é coisa que não faz diferença. E ela, além de ser um monitor espetacular, tem V5, G5, VRR, tudo, tempo de resposta absurdo. Tem um modo Game Optimizer que tem um monte de função só para videogame. Além disso tudo, você consegue botar modo Ultra Wide nela. Então, na de 55, a versão Ultra Wide dela é o equivalente a 52 polegadas, bicho. Então aí, eu tô jogando Diablo 4 nela, maravilhoso. E, sabe, no fim das contas, sabe, vale mais a pena o dinheiro que você gasta numa TV dessa do que num monitor OLED. Isso aqui é Remnant? Acho que é, né? Segundo Remnant. Que bichão viajado! É um tubarão martelo com braço. Legal, boys. A luta normal achei mais ou menos, mas a luta com boss achei legal. Não é Blé. Pra mim, Blé.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2.
Gameplay!
Of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals,
Caramba,
use
meia
the
hora
hashtag
pegando já.
gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited.
Grande
Here's
desenvolvedor
another
aí.
Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills.
Ah, agora não é World Premiere, não. É Global World Announcement. Que coisa linda, gente. É um remake do primeiro Sonic, será? Que coisa bela. É não, é um jogo novo mesmo. Classicaço. Opa, cenário ali dos Vex, hein, de Destiny no fundo. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Rapaz, sabe o que é que tá feio só aí? Esse arco-íris ali atrás tá tão mal feito. Tá tudo bonitinho agora, esse arco-íris. Co-op. 4 players. Ai. Árvore de habilidade? Não, é só poderzinho mesmo. Sonic Superstars. Bem legalzinho. Muito legalzinho. Todas as plataformas também.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
Nice.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is
Pra
bringing an
mim,
exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do.
Elogiam demais, né? Esse jogo novo da galera do Genshin.
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Boom. From the boat.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Olha a data do PlayStation, tá só no PC. Honkai Star Rail.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Engraçado, né? Eles não falam no Xbox mais quando vem no Game Pass. No Game Pass, no PlayStation, não sei o quê. Próximo videogame da Microsoft, o nome vai ser Game Box. Box Pass. Xbox Pass. Ah, o Game Box é bom. Cautelosamente com esse jogo ainda. Vai ser muito bom estar no Game Pass. Dia 1. Curioso para ver se tem uma coisa sobrenatural também, ou se é só máquina. Se tiver, muito me interessa. Aí, já tem uma doideira aí, interessante. Que onda! Porque é baseado em Pinóquio, né? E tem a parte da história que ele é engolido pela baleia, né? No visto tem um submarino aí, a baleia. 19 de setembro. Olha, a demonstração! Que coisa boa!
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now
Eu vou
available
botar
across
a
PlayStation,
demo como bem
Xbox,
bom.
and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at
Opa, um
Super
jogo
Games.
baseado
And I think
no
you'll be pretty
mangá.
hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5.
Unreal 5, mangá famoso. Interessante, vamos ver. Interessante ver um cel shading no Unreal 5. Akira Toriyama, facilmente, pelo visual desde o começo. Né? Bicho gigante. Que legal! Que legal, gente! Tem um quê de stealth, né? Pelo que tá dando pra ver. Também. Sandland, adorei! Será que já chega esse ano? Com data não. Muito legal, muito legal.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing
Vamos
that's
para alguns
very cool
belos
to us at
indies.
Game Test is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals.
Ah,
Now,
não,
one of
é
the biggest
depois.
independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Teaserzinho dos anúncios da Annapurna mais tarde. Eita! Outer Worlds ali? Outer Wilds ali? Novo? Uau, que bonito. Expansão, será? Stray tá pra chegar nas outras plataformas, né? Deve ser isso. Que legal! Annapurna Interactive Showcase, muito legal. 29 de junho. Muito legal.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play
Faremos um
PC
belo
and console
stream, nem se
MMORPG
preocupem.
from
29 de
NCSoft
junho.
and Amazon Games, with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look.
Jogar online, medieval, você pode brigar na terra, no mar, no ar.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power
Nossa, muita coisa.
and put
Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V de Elden Ring aí, viu?
and for all.
Gigante! Eloy. Tudo tão genérico, né? Até as frases do trailer. Amazon Games, PS5, Series, Steam.
Looks great. I also want to say
O
hello
cara
to
felizão, porque
everybody
tá aparecendo ali, ó.
watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now. But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them
O
is
cara
the free-to-play
felizão ali dando tchau.
sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Rapaz, ficou sem som. O trailer tá sem som? O trailer tá sem som, hein? Ih, o trailer tá sem som. Rapaz, isso é o Immortals? É não, né? É ou não é? Que engraçado, esse trailer tá sem som. Não é Immortals. É, emendou, né? Um de fantasia meio genérico, com todo respeito, com outro de fantasia meio genérico. Não legal pra eles. Muito bonita a fumaça. Fumaça of the Year. Poxa, o trailer veio sem som, rapaz. A galera mandou sem som. Meteu um efeito especial aqui. Mais um personagem. Eita, chupado de Dark Souls e cuspido. Cuspido, como é que fala? Cuspido e... Como é que fala quando uma coisa é igual a outra? Warhaven. Joga de graça 19 de junho. Sem som? Não. Voltou o som, amém. Party Animals! Isso parece legal. Diz que chega no Game Pass, vai? É, Xbox e Steam, não falou Game Pass, não.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it a lot of cool
Opa,
stuff
Dying
will make
Light.
its way to Dying Light to stay human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Tá aí a Techland, um estúdio animal, independente que... Ih, rapaz. Que os estúdios ficam dando bobeira. As gigantes, né? Travou ali, eu não entendi o que era. Casting Rumble. Psychonauts 2, Samsung, propaganda do Samsung Game Hub. Eita, um amigo comprou uma TV Samsung que tem, eu ia até comentar com ele, pra ver como é, esqueci. Vou anotar aqui.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way?
Sim, tem que ver
Crash
como tá a
Team
bateria
Rumble
aqui.
is going to feature playable
Da
Ripper
câmera
and
tá
Engine,
safe.
Neocortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from
Menino
Remedy,
Sam Lake!
Sam Lake.
Que convidados hoje, viu? Ed Boon, Nick Cage, Sam Lake, conhecido como Max Payne.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
Nossa, tem um embaçado ali no nome Alan Wake entre o A e o N, que parece que o cara tá começando a ter enxaqueca quando olha. São dois protagonistas, Alan Wake e a policial.
And yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second
Saga.
character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest.
Nossa, uma vibe Twin Peaks mais do que nunca!
Partner, Alex Casey.
É ele, o partner. É ele o ator do partner dela.
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AAW.
Olha o embaçado, tá no E ali agora. Olha a enxaqueca.
Around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world.
Quem não jogou pode jogar tranquilo. Claramente, segue a história, né? Mas quem não jogou pode jogar tranquilo. Porque a outra protagonista vai aprendendo as coisas, como funcionam, aí a pessoa aprende também, legal.
So that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good
Que doideira! Você troca quanto quiser, tem pontos que você tem que trocar, mas se você quiser ir com ela até praticamente o fim, você consegue ir com ela também, a Saga.
You brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Gameplay puro!
This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2.
Sand Lake. Vamos lá, gente. Uau! Cabelo of the Year também dela, viu? Olha que climinha gostoso.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Ah, essa partezinha a gente viu o bicho quebra a parede. Minha gente, o Bambi apareceu do nada. Né, uma parte do trailer primeiro quebra a parede, né? Se prepara pro susto. Ah! Sai daí, moça! Vai pra luz! Meteu uma lanterna, hein? Ah! Massa! Muito bom, hein? Quando ela desviou, fez uma coisa que talvez fosse uma das coisas meio não ideais do primeiro Alan Wake. Quando você desvia, a câmera fica meio doida. Tipo, a câmera não acompanha pra virar pro inimigo, então você tem que desviar e já jogar a câmera pra tentar ver onde o cara tá. Ela desviou e a câmera já foi sozinha. Boa. Agora, o ideal ia ser se isso acontecesse se você apenas você travasse no inimigo, se tiver como travar, né? Porque às vezes o cara quer desviar e correr, aí se desviar e virar a câmera pra trás, atrapalha. Opa, lute! Que legal! É, cara, achei legal a mecânica só.
Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
Olha o menino sem lake ali.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Dia 1, minha gente. Dia 1.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Opa, gameplay da campanha co-op de Warhammer Space Marine 2. É queridíssimo o primeiro, né?
They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
O nome do cara é brabo demais, né? Titus.
No, Captain.
A falta de guias é o mais perto de guias que a gente tem. Quem sabe domingo no Xbox Showcase temos guias de volta. Teremos guias de volta. Meu Deus, que cenário. A escala, bicho. Muito legal poder jogar até 3 a campanha. Esqueci de botar Alan Wake lá na lista também. Coisa linda de jogo. É isso. For the King 2. Será? Pixel art linda. Rapaz, poucas coisas são tão bonitas como pixel art com essa iluminação volumétrica, né? Dando o 3Dzinho. Rapaz, aquele escudinho resolveu, foi? Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Interessante.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the
Mais
minds of Saber
um
Interactive,
Global
Focus
World
Entertainment, and yes,
Announcement.
horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new
John Carpenter,
world,
gente.
a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Eita, se ele falou que é divertido, então é co-op, é online. Saber Focus. Queria um jogo, sabe de quê? Apanhador de sonhos, minha gente. Mapa aberto, ser trancado na zona de quarentena, os ETs, ixi.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Co-op mesmo, pelo visto.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ter um bom jogo aí. Toxic Commando. Achei que ia ser um survival horror legal. Né?
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today,
Baldur's
a new member
Gate,
is
eh?
joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Opa, acho que é um famosão que faz a voz do cabo. Vamos ver.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Isso vai ser um jogaço.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Então já tem um terceiro vilão que não anunciaram ainda. Vamos ver.
Sven tells me still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at
Menino
Insomniac.
Brian!
Thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is,
Massa!
Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely.
Bela
Peter and
informação.
Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors into
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay.
Wow!
Good reaction.
Wow!
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this...
Minha gente, o 7 pieces de noite numa chuva assim que nessa arte. Meu Deus.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that.
O curioso é isso, né? Porque o simbionte com ele aí, com o Peter, se o Venom é o antagonista, uma hora o simbionte não vai estar com ele, né? Aí, tipo, se for no fim. Aí, o jogo inteiro você vai jogar com essas paradas e no fim você não vai poder usar, sabe? E se for no começo, já vai se livrar do Venom rápido, assim. Vamos ver o que eles vão fazer.
The journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's meant
Dobraram o tamanho da cidade.
And then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Uhul! Outubrinho, meus chapinhas. Boa!
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
Wow.
You got a lot of work to
Muito
do.
bom.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Agora a line-up da Sony em novembro, dezembro tá vazia, né? Até o
Now
momento.
let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Huge bosses, gostei. É bem Pokémon mesmo. Quase! Que é isso, vídeo? Que loucura! Minha gente! Ah, os bichos são muito Pokémon. Parecido demais. Aí quebra. Imitação demais, minha gente. Precisa disso não. Nossa, que imitação. Coisa horrorosa, gente. Parecia até legalzinho, engraçado, mas os design dos bichos iguais. Nossa, mais um genericão. Eu não sei se tem estúdio que se junta e pensa, vamos fazer um jogo de ação terceira pessoa com temática oriental. E aí, como é que vão ser os poderes? Ah, a galera fazia assim em tal jogo. Vamos fazer daquele jeito bem feito. E faz igual, tá, né? Fica assim. É genérico. Bem genérico. Bem genérico. Bem.
Our story is more than what hobbits and
Opa!
It is time we told it ourselves.
Um jogo que se passa após o acontecimento de Seus Anéis.
Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Um Valheim em Moria?
Greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Moria.
My fellow dwarves, rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Legal. Só nova geração, que legal. Vai, de novo, Samsung.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Jogo mobile. Olha, Final Fantasy. Mobile. Eita, RPG mesmo, que legal. É um jogo só de combate? É isso? Tipo, tem cutscene, combate, cutscene, combate, cutscene, combate?
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You get a free order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what
E, pô, legalzinho.
I want to live.
Do outro lado, né, a galera do Life is Strange?
Face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out.
Que legal.
Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Que legal, pô. Banishers, adorei. Adorei. Deixa eu anotar aqui, tô por fora desse Banishers aí, pô. Haha, menino Kiryu.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Ah, Kiryu-san! Que homem! The man who erased his name, minha gente! Kiryu é brabo demais. Joga em Yakuza 0. Se não jogar nenhum outro Yakuza, joga em o 0. Que jogo! Muita história no começo, mas vale a pena. Eita, aberração cromática pesadíssima, ó, tudo embaçado nos contornos. Simulador de Steve Zissou. Ah não, isso é um jogo que está sendo published pela Quantic Dream, não é? Publicado, não feito. Não mete, hein? Acho que é esse mesmo. Vai ser ótimo se puder desligar a aberração cromática dos efeitos visuais. Baleias! Under the Waves, Parallel Studios. Não tá escrito Quantic Dream, não. Confundi? Interessante.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Team Detachment lá, não era skin Team Detachment?
Season 4 next week.
Larguei o Warzone faz tanto tempo.
Big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Vão ser 6 Xbox temáticos de Porsche. Potencial de ficar bonitinho, hein? Não misture todas as cores, não. Escolha 2 cores só, rapaz. Pra não ficar bagunçado. Ficou bagunçado. Pronto, aquele vermelhinho com branco, ó. Bonito. Legal. Bem legal, gente. Viagem ser no Xbox. Tipo, Porsche comemorar com um videogame, mas ok. Não estão à venda. Vão ser sorteado. Ah, não. Venda assim é bonitinho. Assim.
Next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game.
Yes, cozy games.
Like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Ah, que joguinho gostoso.
We found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Switch e PC. Simpático.
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief
Prometemos variedade. Fae Farm e Mortal Kombat no mesmo show.
Developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy with the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the
Gente, que
wildest
cabo
cards we've
animado.
ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super
Irmão, que
competitive
bicho
experience
gigante. Olha o tamanho dele pra
and
trás.
some exciting
De ó.
rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. Sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just
Que bela propaganda. Temos que jogar em live, aprender a jogar esse negócio. Eu nunca joguei, tá baixado faz tempo.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit
Cara,
cards
quando
side by
aparece e
side
fica
with
empolgado,
your wallet,
continua lá,
start
gente.
maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Ficou mais devagar o evento, né? Cara de Alistair. Mais um trailer sem som. Voltou. É a Summer Game Fest, então, que foi caca naquele lá.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your
Danou-se.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Não entendi se é um Battle Royale da vida, um PVP, PvE, campanha, não entendi. Esse modo creative do Fortnite é absurdo demais, né, bicho?
Steve, seriously? You don't stand a chance. Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value
Nossa,
to
como
scavengers.
emendou um trailer no outro, tem uns que você fica meio confuso se mudou ou não. Agora não.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Vibes, hein? Opa!
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
Who hasn't dreamt
Legal.
of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Nossa, que visual legal.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
Massa o visual do personagem. Ah, poxa, achei que o jogo ia ser aquele visual, show.
I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Interessante a mecânica e tal, porque o visual ficou mais genérico, né? Cheio de identidade naquele começo, pô.
I will become legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Paradas totalmente aleatórias, né? Entrando.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast
A IA
and
tá
fluid. It's
botando
an
fé
FPS
demais
fantasy
nesse
setting,
jogo,
kind of like
bicho.
Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals
Vamos ver
Baby,
isso
which comes out
aí,
this summer for
rapaz.
PC,
Esse trailer aí pode vender o
PS5,
jogo.
and Xbox. Thanks,
Finalmente.
Thank you.
Bicho, lutando em cima de um bicho gigante em cima do mar.
Pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Bicho gigante!
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Ele tá controlando o robozão. Minha gente. Minha gente, o bichão tá andando no meio do mar. Caramba. Essa parte do combate que não tá me convencendo, sabe? Falta um peso na magia, um peso no impacto nos inimigos. Cenário de fundo espetacular.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Ah, ficou doido aqui a tela, foi mal.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite.
Osh.
And tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Rapaz, Transformers, hein? O Immortals não me vendeu ainda não. Acho que pode ser bom mesmo. Pela empolgação da IA com esse negócio de uns meses pra cá, mas não me vendeu ainda não o jogo. Ou o combate, não vendeu. Ah, ia ser legal se os Transformers estivessem pelo cenário o tempo inteiro. Não fosse skin só. Ih! Ih, ficou doida a tela do novo. Acertou. É skin só, pô, pequenininho. Oi.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Que final, hein? Lembrando, gente, que sexta-feira, sempre põe de sexta, a gente passa a agenda do fim de semana dos showcases. Vai ser show.
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth!
Tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man,
Wow.
I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Uau, que lindo. Uau. Será que eles vão dar data do lançamento, bicho? A previsão é para sair de dezembro a fevereiro.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate. those you fear, those you love.
3 and
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Belo trailer. Janeiro a fevereiro. 2 discos de Blu-ray. Maravilha, gente. Belo show, belo show. Comentaremos muito mais no Save Point. Eu não tava com muita expectativa para grandes anúncios, não. Então tá safe, tá safe. Valeu, povo. Até o Save Point, viu? Save Point de sexta. A gente vai comentar tudo e falar da agenda do fim de semana. Tem um monte de showcase exclusivo do Xbox. Nesse eu espero grandes anúncios show. Valeu, povo. Até o próximo programa. Fui.